I'd like to welcome everybody to the We Can Talk Basketball and Music podcast. Today we have a very special guest. This special guest is family. It's Andrew Money. He's an artist that I help promote and manage. He has an outstanding catalog of music, and he's also a really cool dude. How you doing today, Andrew?
I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoyed the day off. I got to help out, get some errands done for myself, and help out one of my closest friends with some
Cool.
of her errands today as well. So, got a lot done today. Trying to stay positive in this mayhem that we're living in right now. But we're doing good.
Yes, we are. We're trying, brother. What?
Hmm.
So let's dive right into it. Um, our audience basically would like to know, where did Andrew Money get his start? What influenced you to getting into the hip hop field?
I think I always found love in hip hop because it was the one genre of music besides like pop music that you could it was very free of judgment, and like even pop music is not like that.
Right.
Like they are a lot of these pop stars out here, they're so judgmental, and like people could argue like hip hop culture is the same way, but the one thing I have noticed is like with the music, it's really not like that. Like that culture that of like the ego thing and like not being humble, it stirs from something else beyond the music.
Right.
When it comes to just the music and like being able to tell your story, like there's no judgment. Like I've been to places and performed and seen people that are like not very good, and they still give them a overwhelming support of and like love. And this is just like who I am as a person. Like I've always been knocked down, chastised, try to be kicked out of a community that like I started. Like, and I just like I always liked how like no matter what, like I keep focusing on my craft. Like people can sit here and like talk shit, but at the end of the day, like I'm doing this shit, and like I get to become this another version of myself
My man.
essentially. That's like it's still me at the end of the day, but it helps me tap into like the best version of myself. And like when I first started, like I knew my persona right then, Andrew Money. Like that shit came like butter. It was one of those things. But it was like trying to like it was always like it was like my alter ego. But down the line, I just tried to figure out like, okay, like it's not really an alter ego. This is who I am. It's just me
Andrew,
tapping in this part. So I need to figure out how I can tie these two in to like everyday life. So that way,
are,
like I can come in and spit on the mic, and I can hold it down on the mic. So it's like, all right, you need to do that in life too. So like
are you
now,
are you hey, let's see if we can get you to turn your camera sideways so we can get a full view of Andrew. Let's see here. It should pop in. Hmm. Should fill the screen.
let's do it backwards though.
Okay, well that's cool. Just yeah, that's cool. We'll just leave it there.
Okay.
I figured it would fill the screen, but it hadn't, so that's fine. Um,
Let's see.
where do you feel like you get your influences from?
I feel like a lot. Hold on, let me fix my camera.
Oh, yeah, take your time, brother. I'll just hit this blunt a couple of times.
Yeah, I got a lot of, but yeah, I got a lot of my influences from my favorite song when I was very little was the Men in Black theme song, and that I think that was where the love of hip hop came in because those heavy 808s, like the sample, and then like just like that flow that Will Smith had at the time. Like I was 2 years old, and I don't remember it. I just remember my mom telling me I'd be dead asleep as soon as you hear that, dum Here come the men in black. Like I would wake up immediately. It was like
to surrender.
yeah, that like that, and that I just like it was like I knew at 2 years old, like I loved the music, like I felt it. So some of my inspirations, I love without a shadow of a doubt, I love J. Cole. He's one of my favorites. Um, I really love Jessie J, Jessica Cornish. She,
Who's that? I'm not familiar.
you know, that song, it's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We make the world dance. That
Yeah.
one she did
Yeah.
with a beat. Yeah, that's her. She actually wrote "Party in the USA" by Miley Cyrus too, and a lot of other popular songs.
Oh.
And she did that song "Bang Bang" with Ariana and Nicki.
Mhm.
I always liked her because she has such a beautiful voice, but she didn't really want the fame. Like so she would write and then every now and then she'd be like, all right, I'm gonna just make a banger and then pop out and then make some traction and then she just lay low for a little bit. I always thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Martinez is really dope too.
Who?
Melody Martinez.
Okay.
She's like an indie pop artist. She says things in her lyrics that should not go together. But the way she says them and the way she flows, like the words, like it just fits. And like that's I do you can kind of tell in some of my music if you look at the lyrics, you're like, damn, like I don't know how he made that work, but like it works. Like the way I said it, my approach, the confidence, like you make it work. And I always thought that was really cool. And I really like one of my favorite rappers of all time is my bad. I get a lot of hate for this, but it's Drake. I love Drake.
Nothing wrong with Drake. Drake's dope.
He's definitely the mainstream for sure. And like, but just and I'm not talking like lyricists. Like, I mean, there's different. When I say greatest of all time, I think like who's doing it all. Like
Mm-hmm.
sitting here, like who's done the most, and like, I mean, you can't argue like Drake has done the most, and like he's done so good for way more good than bad for the genre of hip hop. And I think that he's put mainstream eyes on the product again. And it's no one's been able to do that since like him, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, you know. So like and Jack Harlow, he's kind of doing that now, but it's nowhere what Drake has been doing, you know.
Okay. So all right. So let's segue and fall back into the Andrew Money,
Mm-hmm.
the Andrew Money of it all. How do you feel it is trying to break into the local scene, which is the North Carolina rap scene? How has it been for you breaking into the scene?
It's been difficult, especially the first couple of years that I was doing this. I wanted to lay low first. I didn't want to get out here and perform and like show my name until like I guess I had a not a perfected product, but a quality product.
Right.
So like I wanted to have something to show to be like, hey, this is what we're working on. It needs improvement, but it is quality.
Mm-hmm.
After I think I got my first single, Rowdy, out. And I let that sit for a little bit and people were rocking with it and they were like, you need to go sing it. And well, actually, no, actually the first song that I performed and like actually stepped on the scene was it's called Let the Choir Sing. And like it was a very simple hook. And I wound up using a rap that I wrote when I was 16 years old. You can still find it on YouTube. It's like 2 views. I mean, you can put the link in to see it. But I did a Otis freestyle to that song by Jay-Z and Kanye West. I took the lyrics from the on this song. And my buddy was throwing a party and he was like, hey, do you want to perform your song at the party? And I performed that song and I got a really good reaction. And that was when I really was like, okay, I need to take this seriously. Like there's something here.
I
Because
got you.
people were coming up that night trying to get me to sell them something that I ain't even have yet. You know what I mean? It was like they saw something in me that I ain't even know. So I was like, yo, people were like, oh, you need to get my studio, da 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 da. Like what I'm seeing now. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, why? Like I have nothing to offer. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
and like someone had told me, it was like, don't let anybody take advantage of you or steal your music. You are literally a walking billboard, and you need to realize that, because people are going to take advantage of you and you don't even have anything yet. And
So,
I
so
think stepping out on the scene, it's just been, I got to be careful. I got to know which shows to go out, which ones are going to be worth my time. And not to say like these small shows aren't worth my time, like they definitely are. It's just like I might do a smaller show and have an opportunity to do a bigger one. So you just have to pick and choose and be careful.
how do you feel about the? Okay, so let's approach it. Let's approach it a certain way. Let's approach it a different way.
Yes.
Um, how are you taking to this drill music that has basically flooded the hip hop industry? How, I mean, how does that affect your fan base, and how do you feel about that?
I think drill music is a great subgenre of hip hop. Um, but I believe if you are going to be making drill music, you need to know a little bit about that lifestyle. And there's a reason why, like, I respect that. That I'm not gonna knock that genre at all. Uh, but there's a reason why I'm not making that like subgenre of hip hop. It's because like I'm not doing it. Like I've lived parts of my life where it was like I was kind of doing that, and I'll talk about these things sometimes, but it's like I'm not gonna surround my whole like type of music behind it, because I'm not doing that, and I don't want to ever. I want to be myself. I want to be true to myself. Like over exaggerate sometimes for the sake of the song, and like you imagery is a very key thing in good music, metaphors and all of that. But I want to stay true to myself, and
How,
I for that genre, it's just like make sure like you're actually like doing what you're doing, and like everybody like over exaggerates to an extent, but don't be just like straight out lying to these people.
so how about the takeoff situation? I know that that's flooded the news, and everybody's
Yeah,
aware and pretty much have been abreast of the videos and everything, and everybody has their own take on it. Do you have an opinion on that?
yeah. I think it's upsetting that I think we need to remember like drill music is music. It is how people are feeling in their lives and what they're going through. That's their outlet.
Yeah,
Letting
but Takeoff isn't a drill artist.
what,
Takeoff
what
is that's from the Migos. He's basically a, a hip hop artist similar to you. Like, I mean, they just really make dope music.
that's what I was saying. Like he's not a drill artist, but like a lot of times like people like automatically think like, oh, you're hip hop, like that's what you're doing. And for some reason, like I think people need to realize like it just there doesn't need to be violence in this at the end of the day. Like Takeoff should not have lost his life. Like he was a great artist.
True, exactly.
And at the end of the day, it's like I think people should realize like a song is a song, and like not don't take things to that level, because we're losing a lot of talent, and we need to show more love. And it sounds cheesy as hell, but like it's true. Like we need to get out here and show love and stop trying to like get even with beef and all of that, because at the end of the day, like we need to also watch each other grow. And like I mean Young Dolph, PNB Rock, I mean Takeoff, I mean list goes on and on. Like
This goes on and on. It's sad. It's sad. Um, so how have your fans been able to reach you? Have they gotten more? Have they drawn more? Are they drawn more to your Instagram? Are they drawn more to your YouTube channel?
I
Do
feel,
they
yeah,
like reach out personally? Like what? There's a bunch of kids running around in the mall like Andrew. Where are we at with it right now?
it is really crazy because like I mean I go to perform at E Club, and I used to drive the cab, and I would play some of my music, and like a lot of people know me around here for my music. And when I go and perform at E Club, I mean, it's like a local celebrity is there doing their thing and putting on for their city. And like I've gotten, I mean, the other day, somebody was telling me a place where I used to work, like people were asking them like, yo, I need an Andrew Money Christmas album. And I hadn't even thought about doing that because like
dope good idea.
and I was like, yo, don't, if people want that, like I'll do like one or two songs. Like I'll do a little Christmas project, but like if people want it, you know.
Right. Yep.
People are like I got a little fan base, and I think mainly people see it through YouTube because the Instagram is I'm in a weird stage with my Instagram. I'm like growing. We're gradually getting that Instagram up. Like I was at 700 this year, and like I'm at 820.
It's getting there.
And it's like it's growing. And like I know at the end of the day, they are genuine fans. I get people like I just gave a girl a sweatshirt, one of my fans, and she shouted me out and everything. Her name's Caitlin. Shout out Caitlin.
Shout out Caitlin. Let's see if we can pick up a couple more fans. I don't know if everyone has seen, seen some of your videos. Mm-hmm. So I would like for my fan base, for our new audience here at the We Can Talk Basketball podcast, to get a look. So everybody check out Andrew's latest single. Well, not his latest, but one of his dopest song, in my opinions, because I have a few of them that I like, preferably over some others, but I like all of them. But here's one of my favorites.
This is a holistic approach. This a fed, this a statement. I'm a highlight basement, put paper chaser. An hour later, hold me down more than a waiter. Could keep on serving, put past the blunt, I'm getting nervous. But bitch, I flourish with no earnings. Follow my journey, falling deep inside the rabbit hole. Feeling like I'm Atlas, I'm so high, look at the grass grow. Keep my cash inside of my wallet flow. I might have to make it rain the way that she worked that pole. Sipping on a Persian rug, no red. Let me go ahead and tip my head. Shorty looking fine, covered in tears. Let me get the mouth, then let me smash. You a superstar, gon' work that runway. Gotta work real hard, no pump fake. Got a dream, gotta chase. Gotta get through a mental maze. Gotta dream, gotta chase. Gotta get through a mental maze. Explore her like she Dora. I was hit from the bed, no rubber. Independent, so I had to cover. I ain't never been a fighter, I'm a lover. She want a boo job, got a nip tucker. I rush the hour like I'm Chris Tucker. Gotta dream, gotta chase. Gotta get through a mental maze. Gotta dream, gotta chase. Gotta get through a mental maze. Yeah. This a fear, this a statement. But I'm a highlight basement, put paper chaser. An hour later, hold me down more than a waiter. Could keep on serving, put past the blunt. This a fear, this a statement. But I'm a highlight basement, put paper chaser. An hour later, hold me down more than a waiter. Could keep on serving, put past the blunt. I'm getting nervous.
Bro, that was so dope. That's one of my joints right there.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So how have you been dealing with the haters? Because I know there's been some.
I think at the end of the day, I mean, this is what I've told Wesley Holistic. One of these days, there's going to be a time where we finally get to where we need to be. And I know someone's going to ask me a question like, can you believe all this? And And I'll be like, yeah, because as soon as I came out the womb, I knew I was destined for greatness. And I had something that no one else did. And I believed in myself. It just took a little bit longer for everybody else to believe that and see what I already. So it's like, okay, you don't see it, but that's fine. Cause like I see like a lot of people, they thought this was a joke. And then 5 years passed and I'm doing shows. I'm getting like chains and like
Oh no, you're on.
Like
yeah, you're right here. You're right here. Right here.
And like I don't know, you know that meme that's going around is like, I always see him in my views. but I never see him in my comments. But now look at me winning. It's just like that shit's hilarious to me because I know one of these days I'm gonna just be laughing in Fiji somewhere.
That's right. Well, okay. So this is a basketball podcast.
Yes,
so
sir.
I keep it geared into that direction. Who's your favorite NBA player?
My favorite NBA player all time or right now?
It can be all time or it can be right now. It's your choice.
Right now, see, I'm not big on basketball. Definitely is like if there's a sport I watch, it's definitely basketball. Right now, I think Kemba Walker. I like Kemba Walker. I've always liked Kemba Walker. I think.
Kemba?
What
make you pick Kemba?
Well, like I said, I'm not really sure what he's doing now. Let me say that on the record. But I remember he played for UConn, and I think the year that he played for UConn, I think he won the championship for them. And I remember my grandma, she was pissed because whoever they were playing, she was rooting for them. But I was looking at Kemba just because, like, anytime they're like hockey, basketball, wrestling, like I always like looking at an individual that I think might have like the it factor, because it's more than just basketball. Like it's like having that factor to go in there and sell stuff. You know what I mean? And he seemed like he had that it factor, and like he was doing his thing. And like I think who's he playing for now?
Honestly, I think Kemba is at home watching sports like we are right now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if he's on a team right now, but yeah, I think he's either in the D League or he's
if
on
he's not
someone's bench.
Chris Paul might be out, but Chris Paul was up there too.
Yeah, Chris Paul, he's still in though. Yeah, he played for Phoenix. Okay, so
Dwayne, I think all time, I would say Michael Jordan. But he's like the go-to for everybody. So I'd say Dwayne Wade. I'd go Dwayne Wade because
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, Miami Heat's my favorite team, and he held it down with them for so long, man. So I can respect that.
Okay. All right. And that's not a bad answer either, brother. No answer is a bad answer.
Oh, yeah. Man, like I said, I'm going to be honest and transparent and tell you a little what I know, you know.
All right. So this is a fan favorite. Now, when we do this, you typically just relax and answer. Let me find this banner here and let's stop this banner. Excuse me, show. I'm producing the show while we are live, and I think we're doing a pretty decent job, me and Mr. Andrew Money. Mm-hmm. So right now we are going to do something that's a fan favorite, and that's called the shotgun questions. Now, on the shotgun questions, you answer it. I'm going to give you like 2 words, mm-hmm. things, places, or whatever, and you just answer it the best of your ability.
All right, I get it.
Feel comfortable though. Pac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Rice or potato?
Rice.
A Porsche or a Ferrari?
Porsche.
A ram or a bull?
Bull.
Day or night?
Night.
Black or blue? Cherry pie or apple pie?
Cherry pie.
Fried or baked?
Fried.
Oprah or Patti LaBelle? All right, you're losing your mic just a little bit.
Patti LaBelle.
Okay.
Yeah, Patti LaBelle.
Jay-Z or Nas? Nicki or Cardi?
Nicki, all day. All day. Nicki. I got love for Cardi too, but definitely Nicki.
Okay, and that was the shotgun questions.
That was fire. My cat,
right.
man, he trying to get some attention.
This this last question is another fan favorite, and it's a trivia question. But we're gonna do something a little different for you. Instead of the trivia question, we're gonna ask you to pull out what you think is your dopest bar and spit it for us right now. We just need one bar that you feel like is the dopest Andrew Money bar.
All right.
And we want to hear what that is.
Since I was 16, I was harassed by 10 plus 2. They try to lock me up and throw me out in Timbuktu. 10 plus 2, that's 12. Fuck police, give them hell. They put me in handcuffs. It's okay because I'm built tough.
I love it. How can people get up with you, man? How can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, IG, Andrew Money, 2 W's, 2 Y's. All major platforms, Spotify, iTunes. You can go ask your Alexa to play some Andrew Money, and she'll play the best of. And you can find me on YouTube as well. And yeah, and y'all just remember, you can be the king, you can even be the queen, but it takes time.
It takes time, brother. Yo, I really enjoyed the interview. We really enjoy having you on the show. And people, please go out there and track Andrew Money's stuff down. It is dope. It will not be a waste of tracking. Trust me. We're going to end this show with another Andrew Money video. This video right here is the video that really attracted me to this artist. I got it off of Foreign Films site. And when I ran across it, I had to track him down. So you guys enjoy this video. It's called Cold Hot. And it's by Andrew Money, produced by Holistic.
Yes, Holistic.
Produced by Holistic. All right, you guys enjoy. Have a good one. We can talk basketball and music.
Coming harder than that.
Yeah.
Rain falling, time stalling. Never gonna be the one to hurt you, darling. I just wanna be the one to make you smile. We can dive in the ocean, we can do something wild. Skydiving, fine dining, hot ballooning, you can take your pick. Steady spoon into the sun here. Stargazing, mind racing. Got my heart pumping out my chest. Work too much, you don't get enough rest. Putting everybody first, even though you hurt. Take a look up in the mirror, baby, see your worth. Sacrifice is what you did. Can't nobody else give what you give. Cold as ice is how some been. Better go and get them at your life then. Beautiful, that's what you are. Can't nobody tell you that you're not a star. Hot as hell, it should be a sin. Better be careful who you let in. Sacrifice is what you did. Can't nobody else give what you give. Cold as ice is how some been. Better go and get them at your life then. Beautiful, that's what you are. Can't nobody tell you that you're not a star. Hot as hell, it should be a sin. Better be careful who you let in. You better be careful who you let in. It's the truth. Being cold as ice, you better kick them out your life. Damn straight. Sacrifice is what you did. Better go and get them at your life then. Let's go. That's how they been and you better kick them to the curb. That's on my mama, yeah, that's on my word. Some of these people, they wanna throw dirt. That's how it is, gotta live and you learn. Yeah, gotta live and you learn, yeah. You work 2 jobs and still willing to spend up all your money. You keep it real while all these other bitches acting funny. Girls look at you and they see what they really could be. A better version of themselves, but they just beg and plead. They all about that drama. Fuck all that bullshit, mama. They all about that drama. Fuck all that bullshit, mama. Keep on working, watching your son grow, make it worth it. Sacrificing, good life's coming cause you know you earned it. Don't build a bridge that was built for burning. If you ever need help, send me your word. You deserve the best, so fuck with the rest. And you the only one making sacrifices. Sacrifice is what you did. Better go and get them at your life then. Let's go. Sacrifice is what you did. Can't nobody else give what you give. Cold as ice is how some been. Better go and get them at your life then. Beautiful, that's what you are. Can't nobody tell you that you're not a star. Hot as hell, it should be a sin. Better be careful who you let in. Sacrifice is what you did. Can't nobody else give what you give. Cold as ice is how some been. Better go and get them at your life then. Beautiful, that's what you are. Can't nobody tell you that you're not a star. Hot as hell, it should be a sin. Better be careful who you let in.